Namaste, yogis. Welcome to your practice. I'm Julie. This yoga provides us an opportunity to shift from the outer to the inner. It's a time where we can support our own expansion and a reset. We can look forward to being more comfortable in our own skin. So if you find yourself feeling unbalanced or out of sorts, it's time to go back inside and eliminate any doubt that's been planted by others or even by yourself. It's a time to go back inside and forgive what you're still holding on to as hostage or maybe feeling indebted to about your past. Go back inside and rekindle your authenticity, your intuition, and your desire. So today I invite you to use this time to give yourself the gifts of love, support, joy, abundance, and whatever else you wish for. Let's begin in child's pose. Big toes touching, knees wide. Stretch long through the arms. Settle into the breath. A long breath in and a long breath out. Rise to tabletop position. Begin cat-cow, aligning movement and breath. An ujjayi breath that provides power and support for this practice. Next time you breathe in, add the right leg. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. Extend. Curl in. Hold the right leg out. Left arm reaches. Integrate right shoulder. Lift a little higher. 3, 2, tabletop, cat-cow, arch and round. Breath, yogis. Time of reset. Use the breath to clear space, to hold to intention. Stay present. Add the left leg, breathe. Curl in. So take your time. We'll move at a rigorous pace, but it's not rushed. Use it as a time to explore, to expand. Hold the left leg out. Right arm forward. Knit in the ribs. Extend longer, lift higher. Tabletop. Come into downward facing dog, tuck your toes. Pulse the chest a few times. Pedal through the feet. In this progressive practice, you add in what you need. You take out what you don't. Let's walk our feet to our hands, lift halfway, and fold. Reach to the sky, yogis. Come up, sip in the breath, reach high. And exhale, pull hands to heart. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, swan dive down. Lift halfway, complete breath. Exhale, plank pose to chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, and find your downward facing dog. Just take in one breath here. Step to the top of the mat, lift halfway, and fold. Feel into your feet as you press and rise. Exhale, go back down. Lift halfway. Plank pose to chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing. Take in one complete breath. We're on the move. So step or float to the top. Lift halfway and fold. Reach to the sky. One more time, yogis. Go back down. Halfway up. Plank pose to chaturanga. Feel into your body breath. Downward facing. One more breath. Move your feet to your hands, halfway lift and fold. Reach to the sky, rise up, stretch up, go a little more. And bring hands to heart. Take warrior 3, bringing your left leg back. Chest up. As we enter this time of reset, we look forward, we look upward to what we can create. Step back to crescent lunge. Reach to the sky, yogis. Sink a little lower, feel into your foundation. Sip in one more breath. Plank pose to chaturanga, keep the elbows in. Find your downward facing. Raise your right leg high to the sky, roll the hip open. Draw some circles, one way, and then the other. Runner's lunge, a soft step between the hands. Pause. Left foot to right, forward fold. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And fold, Uttanasana. Root and rise, Urdhva Ustasana. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway, refold. Let's rise to stand, come up tall. Pull hands through heart, right leg goes back, warrior 3. Expand, yogis. Envision, open, crescent lunge. Engage, activate back leg. Can you find more space, reaching up a little further? And take your vinyasa, high to low. We meet in downward. Left leg high, roll open. Draw those circles again. Reverse. Soft step between the hands, find a runner's lunge. And step to the top, Uttanasana, lift halfway. And fold, yogis. Root and rise, reach up, hands through heart, left leg back, Virabhadrasana 3. Crescent. Vinyasa, high to low. Soften the face, the eyes, the cheeks, the jaw. Raise your right leg high. Roll open. Pause here and begin to straighten the right leg. As you do this, feel into the right shoulder and dial it down. Runner's lunge. The hips dip down. Left foot to right, forward fold. Halfway lift. And fold. Reach to the sky, hands through heart. Right leg back, warrior 3. Crescent. Vinyasa, high to low. And we meet in downward. Left leg high, roll it open. Begin to straighten. Invite that left shoulder to square, dialing down. Runner's lunge, step through. A nice dip to the hips, let the heart rise. Forward fold, lift halfway. Fold deeply with your breath. Rise up tall. Adding on, warrior 3. Left leg back. Half moon. Right hand down. Left arm to hip or high. Back to warrior 3. So just navigate this motion by motion. crescent. Vinyasa, high to low. Feel free to leave these out or to add on. Reach your right leg to the sky, bend, stretch, roll open. Runner's lunge. Lift your left leg, press your palms flat. Take a couple of hops toward your handstand. Feet together, forward fold, lift halfway, and fold. Rise it high. Bring your hands to your heart, right leg back, warrior three. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Left hand down. Come back to warrior three. Come into crescent. Breathe and reach. Take your vinyasa high to low. Use the exhale to bring you down. Raise your left leg high. Roll it open. Runner's lunge. You may want a bit of a shorter stance on this, especially if you're lining up with a support wall space. Right leg lifts. Of course, you have that option to remain in that standing L shape or to take those couple of hops toward your handstand. And we'll meet in forward fold, yogis. Lift halfway, refold, rise to the sky, stretch up, lift up. Hands to heart. Last time, warrior three, left leg. Half moon. Let's switch up the order. Take your standing L here. Palms press. If you want your hops toward your handstand, take it. Meet in downward facing dog. Take your flow and go. Right leg to the sky, roll it open. Step right through. Find that crescent lunge. So we just take a little detour. Simple twist. Invite your left hand down inside the foot. Reach high. The next pose is called Vishnu's couch. And I'd like to change directions just so you can see it. Heel toe, that right foot about to the midline. Stretch back with that right arm. Come to the outer edges of the feet. Reach over the ear, arc the spine. Meet in downward facing dog, yogis. You can get there however you want. You might want that flow. You might want a child's pose. Bring your feet together at the back of the mat. Start to stretch your hips back. Take a huge inhale. Step, float or fly. Lift halfway and fold. Let's rise to the sky, Urdhva Uttanasana. Just keep breathing and stretching as you lift. Hands to heart, right leg back, warrior three, final time. Half moon, open. You're standing L shape, either stay or play. Meet in downward facing. Left leg to the sky, roll the hip open. Return to crescent. Just breathe. Feel into your space. Notice the energy moving in this time of reset. Simple twist, right hand down inside the foot. Reach to the sky And then into Vishnu's couch. Heel toe, left foot to the midline or wherever you need it. Reach back. Over the ear, hips high. Meet in downward facing dog. Take your flow or not. Join your feet together. And then step, float, fly. Use an exhale breath. Lift halfway. And fold. Reach to the sky. Rise up, stretch up. Pull hands to heart. Reach your left arm to the sky. Bend your right knee. Reach back to catch ankle or foot. We're setting up for Dancer Natarajasana. Squeeze the knees together, yogis. Kick back the leg first, and then invite the upper body. Soften your gaze, but keep it steady. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale the right arm to the sky. Bend your left knee, catch ankle or foot. Inside grip. Join the knees together. You might opt to stay here. Part of resetting is establishing that foundation, right? So we build a new foundation. Kick back, go forward. The more you kick back, the more leverage you have for 3. A little higher, 2. Gracefully as you can, Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's do that again. Left arm reach. Right knee bends, reach back and catch the inner arch of the foot, pause. Find your drishti gaze. Kick back first, then move forward. Tadasana. Right arm high. Left knee bends, catch the inside of the foot. Foundation, don't rush. Left leg goes back first. Kick back, yogis. Reach forward and upward. We're going places, new places. Breathe life into this vision, this intention, this moment. Tadasana. Inhale, reach to the sky, yogis. Exhale, take your forward fold. Lift halfway. Heel toe your feet, about hip distance, yogi toe lock the big toes. Lift halfway, generous bend in the knees. Fold, elbows wide, head heavy. Explore the idea, the option of straightening the knees. Lift halfway, press and pull simultaneously. And then fold again, yogis, elbows wide. Tone the thighs, lift the hips. Shake out the head, yes, no. All right, yogis. Gently release, bend your knees a lot. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Let your shoulders roll back and down. Join your feet together, hands at heart space center, Anjali Mudra. Take a long breath in. And take a long breath out. Let's come down onto our mat on our backs. We'll set up for bridge pose, yogis. If you'd like supported, have your block nearby. Walk your shoulders under. Position your feet as close to the hips as you can, about hip distance apart. You might find your fingers brushing your heels. Low back, steady, firm, huge breath, and we all lift together on the exhale. Rise up. Walk the shoulders under further. Heels are the anchor, so press deep and lift high. The eyes are open and easy. 3, 2, firm the inner thighs toward one another. 1 vertebrae at a time, yogis, come down. Knees side side, windshield wiper. These efforts are never wasted. And this yoga is a tool to connect with that inner space, to go beyond what we think we can do physically and move into what we can do mindfully. Let's set up for bridge. If you'd like a wheel pose, this will be our last back bend of this brief practice today. Low back firm. If you're taking your wheel, position hands over the shoulders. Take a huge breath, yogis. Together we rise. Whether you're in wheel or bridge, aim to keep the toes as forward facing as you can. And on this one, if you need a little space, you can lift your heels. Keep pressing high. 3, and 2, and 1. Come down. Easy does it. Knees side side. Draw your right knee into the chest as you lengthen your left leg to the earth. Place your fingers at the top of the right shin and draw down, neutralizing the spine after the back bend. Trading sides, left knee in, right leg long. Draw both knees to the chest. Tuck your chin, rock your way up to seated. Extend the legs forward. Janu Shirsasana, so the right knee draws to your chest. Let it spill out to the side like a tree pose. Take a simple fold, nothing too aggressive after the back bend. Let the breath soften even though there's a present awareness there. Rise up to a tall spine, yogis. Draw the right knee back to the chest. Cross the foot to the outside of left leg. Take a twist to your right, wrapping around the front of the shin or using the elbow to the outside. Bring the right hand behind you. If binding is in your practice, thread the left arm through underneath the right leg and then reach behind your back to catch. Unwind, low, mid, upper back. Extend both legs forward. The left knee draws in. Externally rotate, Janu Shirsasana. We fold. Gentle. Tall spine, rise up. Left knee comes to chest, cross over. Find your twist, yogis. If you are binding, the right hand will thread, right arm will thread under. And you reach around your back with the left hand and catch hands. Unwind to center, yogis. Lie down on your back. Bring your feet together, knees wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. Place one hand over the heart, one hand on the soft part of the belly. Let the eyes close. Let the breath become very easy. Feel into this beautiful space that you've created. Acknowledge this reset. Acknowledge this desire to walk in our authenticity, to shed those layers, those trappings that keep us bound somewhere else. And in many ways, we can grieve the loss of what was old. But we can move forward thinking of this as a brand new day, a new opportunity, a new beginning, a new outlook. And even though it's a little uncertain and we may not know what it looks like, we can feel the wonder and welcome of it. And so I thank you for coming to this practice, ready to do the physical work, the outer work, but with a willing mind to also do the inner work. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out, yogis. Draw the knees into the chest, rock side to side, massaging the low back. Roll to either side. And we'll join in a seated position to finish this practice together. The eyes low or closed, the breath easy. Invite your hands to come into Anjali Mudra over the heart, or to simply rest to the tops of the thighs. So we move forward, leaving this time of physical yoga practice, welcoming change instead of resisting it, and enjoying everything that we can right now, everything that we can enjoy about ourselves and each other, and this process of navigating what our daily life looks like today and moving forward. Take a long breath in. Take a long breath out. Again, yogis, a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Bow the head to the heart, acknowledging this time of practice, your discipline, your focus, your intention. I thank you so much for being here today. Namaste.